is not clear yet 100%, and I want to give you full information, but agreement verbally reached between Chelsea and Al Nassr. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch on a breaking news regarding Chelsea and players going to Saudi Arabia, because we have a breaking news and this is a big one. Let's jump into it. And guys, I'm here today to tell you that Chelsea are really closing in on a big agreement with some Saudi clubs for some of their players. Something is still ongoing, something is verbally agreed, but let's jump into the details of the deals. So from what I understand, guys, Chelsea have an agreement in principle for 3 players with Saudi clubs. The biggest news is regarding Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech has an agreement in principle with Al Nassr. Everything I'm mentioning is verbal agreement at the moment, still waiting to sign contracts, so let's be careful until the end. But verbal agreement reached between Al Nassr and Hakim Ziyech. He's prepared to play with Cristiano Ronaldo. The deal is done on a 3-year contract. The agreement is also done with Chelsea. I will be more precise about how much Chelsea are going to make for their players in the next days. This is not clear yet 100%, and I want to give you full information, but agreement verbally reached between Chelsea and Al Nassr and Hakim Ziyech for this transfer. 3-year contract, permanent deal. Then Chelsea have an agreement in principle with Al Ahly for Edouard Mendy. I told you a few days ago that Edouard Mendy has accepted the proposal from Al Ahly. It's a 3-year contract and he's still waiting to sign, of course, but the conversation is now at the final stages. Verbal agreement done with the player and with Chelsea. So Edouard Mendy is not going back to France when he had some possibility, but is now going to Saudi to play for Al Ahly. And also in this case, we are ready with the here we go. Then the third deal, Kalidou Koulibaly. He was approached by Inter a few weeks ago for a potential loan deal. Chelsea said no, only permanent. And now the idea of Chelsea is more than concrete, because they are going to sell Kalidou Koulibaly on permanent transfer to Al Hilal. He's going to play with Ruben Neves, who signed for Al Hilal on a 3-year contract, 55 million euros to Wolves. In the case of Kalidou Koulibaly, the deal is almost done. Parties are preparing the contracts, waiting to sign, verbally done, between Koulibaly and Al Hilal on a 3-year deal. Deal done also between clubs. And so these 3 deals are verbally agreed, waiting to sign the contracts. Then Romelu Lukaku has been very clear. He's not going to join Saudi clubs. He wants to continue in Europe with Inter's priority, but this is up to Inter. They have to find an agreement with Chelsea. Otherwise, other European clubs can jump into the race, but Inter remains the priority for Romelu Lukaku. He's not going to Saudi. Exclusive news yesterday night was about Callum Hudson-Odoi. Another player discussed between Chelsea and Saudi clubs is Callum Hudson-Odoi. Conversations ongoing between clubs, not clear yet in this case if the player has already accepted. So it's not clear if he's going to say yes to this possibility, or maybe if he wants to continue in Europe. And then Pierre Aubameyang. There is still a conversation ongoing between Pierre Aubameyang and Saudi clubs. He has 2 possibilities. He's discussing terms of the contract, so let's see how the conversation will go, but this is still under discussion. So many things happening around Chelsea. We know in terms of new signings that the big target is Moises Caicedo, that they're closing in on a deal for Nicolas Jackson. So many things are happening in terms of new signings, but it's crucial to sell players. Kai Havertz to Chelsea, Mason Mount to Man United. The conversation is ongoing, but in this case, with Saudi, huge news for Chelsea. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on this Chelsea-Saudi deal. What's your opinion? What's your point of view? Let me know here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. With Fabrizio.